Okay, so here we are in the afternoon. I got this tablet pressed right up against the window. But there's this really weird wind thing happening in the back with the snow. And it's just getting caught and pushed. It's like totally what I was talking about this morning. But just pushed all over and creating bigger ridges in the backyard there. And it's just like dense snow mist. Like those little ice crystals being shoved around and banked up and shot around corners. So look in between the trees. They're really faint. It's like little wisps of wind that you can actually see. Well, it's a good thing the boy put the ice sled there in front of his little man cave, literally, the igloo. That looks like it's banking in again. You can see the snow whizzing around. Getting pushed in gusts on top of that bank on the right-hand side, like up in that shadow. Where the sun, it looks like a spider web up there. Oh, there's the heat going off. It's a bit windy out there. But we get these weird winds that happen off the field in the back, and it pushes all this really light snow into incredible positions in our yard. Last year we had like 20-foot banks over on the other side. The boy was using that ice sled to bank 3 times coming down the hill. Had to climb like 8 stairs to get up it. It was crazy. It was crazy. See, I can see it. I hope you guys can see it. Sorry. It almost looks fake the way it gets blown around. Oh, there we go. That big gust is showing up a little better. And slowly, 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 that's how our banks get built up in the back. But it's a nice sunny afternoon at minus 19 Celsius with gusting winds to make it feel, holy crap, it's cold outside. Nothing reminds you that it's still winter by ice cold slap across the face as soon as you step out there. It's pretty crazy when you can see the wind moving. Well, I think this concludes another video of, well, that's interesting. And I'll see you next time. I just know as soon as I turn this off, I'm going to get like the huge gust that's going to show how it goes. I can see it happening. Oh. Yeah, watch by the ice sled and by the squirrel shed. Ice sleds and squirrel sheds. I'm literally watching it come in over the field, like off the field, over the fence, into the yard, by those angly trees back there by the ice sled. Just scooching right over the fence there. It'll have a nice little ridge going on where it's going to trap more by the morning. We actually did buy snow fence to prepare for this year, but it took on a whole different shape and kind of threw us off our game. We're learning each year has a different snow pattern. And it's whatever it wants to be. It's meeting up and becoming like a little wind tunnel. I hope the tablet's picking it up because this is pretty cool. Yep, if you watch the fence line by those two trees at the very back, you can see it coming in. That's crazy. Where that slope is on the right there is where the BMXs are, I think. They've already been buried. And every time I go to turn it off, a big wind gust comes, and I'm like, oh, maybe we'll be able to see it this time. It's a big old crow in the background. There's a dog snoring in the other background. Beautiful pinkish orange about to be sunset going on in the background. Holy. Yeah, and the problem with staring out the window here too is because of the light reflecting on the snow, you're kind of blind when you turn around and face the inside of your house. All we're missing is a guest appearance from one of the squirrels, I think. The furnace kicks in and adds to the wind sound. Woohoo! There's my special effects. Okay, well, I don't see any squirrels. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how these banks grow. Today is what, the 11th, I think? So yeah, it'll be very interesting. I'm really stopping the video now. See ya.